Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, November 25th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Do I even believe it's November 25th already? I'll tell you, what a fun weekend for me. Hopefully it was for you. I had a fabulous dinner at Cafe Normandy and the Paul Mercurio show over at Maryland Hall with friends. It was a perfect Saturday night for me. But now it's Monday. It's a short week. We're not going to have a DNB on Thursday or Friday, so the daily newsletter is your best choice for local news. But now let's get into today's news, shall we? An Annapolis man faces multiple assault charges following a domestic dispute on Cornhill Street where he allegedly slammed his girlfriend to the ground and then headbutted his own mother as she tried to break up the fight. Meanwhile, in Anne Arundel County, they continue to expand their speed camera program with additional cameras going live today. There will be a 15-day grace period where you will get warnings, but they're designed to improve traffic safety. You can check out eyeonannapolis.net for those specific locations. In some very surprising and very sad news, Vince Leggett, founder and president of the Blacks of the Chesapeake Foundation, has passed away at the age of 71. Leggett had spent decades to document and preserve the contributions of African Americans to the Chesapeake Bay region, leaving a legacy of cultural and historical preservation. He is largely responsible for the preservation of Carr's and Elktonia beaches and has won numerous awards from Historic Annapolis, the Chesapeake Conservancy, and most recently, on October 30th, a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Community Foundation of Anne Arundel County. He will be missed. He was larger than life, but his legacy will live forever. After a prolonged strike, curbside collection services will resume in Anne Arundel County's service areas 5, 8, and 15 starting on December 2nd. That's Severna Park, Pasadena, Laurel, Odenton, Severn. The new agreement between Ecology Services Incorporated and the Teamsters Local 570 ensures that residents can expect regular trash, recycling, and yard waste pickup after months of service disruptions. Annapolis is going to commemorate the 64th anniversary of the Annapolis Five sit-in today at the Graduate Hotel. The event includes speakers, a documentary screening, and a concert celebrating the pivotal protest that highlighted the racial segregation at the West Street bus terminal, which is the location of the Graduate. Thank you to Janice at Our Legacy Tours and Debbie over at the Chesapeake Children's Museum for putting this all together and having the foresight to think it all through. With so little time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, here are some dates that you need for your calendar. Midnight Madness returns to Annapolis, offering late-night shopping events on December 5th, 12th, and 19th. The shops downtown are going to stay open until midnight, except on the 19th it's till 11, offering special discounts, holiday treats, and a real festive entertainment for holiday shopping. Always a fun night, if not a fun 3 nights. The Bowie Baysox are no more. They've announced a rebranding for the upcoming season, revealing plans to adapt a new name and logo, and they are now called the Chesapeake Baysox. The organization does aim to refresh its image while continuing to provide a family-friendly baseball experience for fans in the region. And when springtime rolls around, make sure you follow us because we're going to have tickets for all the home games next year. Last week in our poll, we wanted to know if you really understood what causes nuisance flooding that plagues City Dock. 848 of you responded, with 48% saying yes, 33% saying no, and 20% saying maybe yes and maybe no. Sounds like we need some more education from the city on this. And this week, with it being Thanksgiving week, green bean casserole, a yummy staple, or the devil incarnate? Again, the poll is on the front page at eyeonannapolis.net in the upper right-hand corner, and we're always looking for suggestions, so if you've got a suggestion for a poll, send it my way. Hopefully you caught our canines and crosstreks on Friday with Piper, a cool-looking pit Dalmatian mix. Do you have room in your home? Do you have room in your heart? If you missed that segment, give it a listen and then give the SPCA a call and see if you can give Piper her home. On Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we chatted with the Anne Arundel County Literacy Council. It is a problem here, and that organization is doing some great things to help with it. All right, that's a wrap. Thank you, first and foremost, and also a quick thank you to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Scout and Molly's. And with it being Monday, Ann Covington from CovingtonAlsina is here with her Monday Money Report. And of course, George Young from DCMDVA Weather is also here with the only locally forecasted weather report you should care about. All of that's coming up for you in just a bit, so hang around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, November 25th, last week of November 2024, and it'll start with above average temperatures before ending well below average with a rainy Thanksgiving Day. In between, look for sunny skies today with highs near 60 degrees, ahead of mixed skies tomorrow with warm temps in the low to mid 60s along with breezy west winds gusting over 20 miles per hour at times, with a small chance of a few showers as well as a frontal boundary moves through the region, bringing more mixed skies and cooler temps Wednesday with highs in the low to mid 50s. From there, Thanksgiving Day looks like it'll be a wet one with temps around 50, if that, 4 p.m. highs with chillier temps and clearing skies to follow on Friday with highs in the upper 40s to maybe lower 50s, to be followed by a cold weekend with highs well below average in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hi, I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate Scout Molly's, this amazing little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center, and we're here to help. Whether you are shopping for the beautiful ladies on your holiday list or for yourself, we have something stunning for every occasion, from casual to black tie. From the Parade of Lights to New Year's Eve, we have the perfect outfit for every event this year. Scout Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thank you for shopping local.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing it can be confusing. Ann Covington, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it for nearly 20 years. Are you ready? Now, here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Covington of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. The market continued its upward swing last week, with all three major indexes posting a gain. The Federal Reserve Bank's preferred inflation measure, the Consumer Price Index Report, comes out this week and may provide some insight into the possibility of another rate cut in December. As you head out to start your holiday shopping this week, the best way to do that is to make a plan. Before you hit all the sales, sit down and make a list of people you exchange gifts with. Look at your budget and divide it up. By budget, I mean what you have available to spend, not what you can put on a credit card and pay off over the first half of 2025. If you can't pay off the card in full in January, you can't afford it, and it is time to revise your budget. Once you have your list and your budget, review the sales. Make a list and stick to it. The stores will have all kinds of doorbusters and impulse items waiting for you when you first enter the store and at checkout. These items are often of lower quality and or overpriced. If you know you'll be shopping at a particular store, look at their app or other sales options. Some offer discounts for using their app, some for signing up for emails or texts. Both are great if you use them for discounts on what you were already planning to buy. Remember that just because you bought something on sale, it doesn't mean you saved any money. It's only savings if you are able to pay less than the normal price for a planned purchase. Store credit cards can be problematic. Sure, you may receive 10% off your purchase, but opening a new card is a ding on your credit report. And having the store card may encourage you to purchase more than you otherwise would have. Again, buying things you don't need and didn't plan to purchase just because they are on sale is not saving. It is spending. Consider gifts of experiences, such as going out together for a meal or performance. Another option is home-cooked meals that you drop off during the holiday season or baked goods. You can give memberships to local organizations like Historic Annapolis, Maryland Hall, or the Maritime Museum. For larger families, switching to a Secret Santa or only giving gifts to children can be a cost savings. Same for large friend groups or workplaces. Have a party and do a white elephant exchange. Agree in advance on a dollar limit. Your action item this week is to avoid being sucked into the commercial side of the holidays. Gifts don't have to be extravagant and over the top. A small, meaningful gift from a local business can have a big impact. Be sure to check out our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or our Facebook page for more information and to register for our upcoming event. CovingtonAlsina is a registered investment advisor and position presented is for educational purposes only. Does not intend to make an offer, solicitation for the sale or purchase of any specific securities, investments, or investment strategies. Investment involve risk unless otherwise stated and not guaranteed. Be sure to first consult a qualified financial advisor and or tax professional before implementing any strategy discussed herein. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Covington with CovingtonAlsina.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.